हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम क्लास 12 अल्टरनेटिव इंग्लिश का एक चैप्टर ए कप ऑफ टी का कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर्स डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। आइए तो क्वेश्चन आंसर्स डिस्कस करना शुरू करते हैं। व्हाट इज़ द मेन थीम ऑफ ए कप ऑफ टी? ओके, the main theme of the story is class difference and superficial charity. Katherine Mansfield highlights how the rich often engage in charity for self satisfaction rather than the compassion. Rosemary brings the girl to her home not out of real kindness, but to feel novel and adventurous. The story also explores jealousy, insecurity, and vanity, especially when Rosemary sent the girl away after hearing her husband call her pretty. Question number 2. Why does Rosemary invite Miss Smith to her home? Answer. Rosemary invites Miss Smith, a poor girl who asks for a piece of a cup of tea, to her luxurious home out of a desire to feel charitable and adventurous. She went to prove herself that she is not just rich but she also kind-hearted. However, her intention is more about self-glorification than true concern for Miss Smith. Question number 3. How does Philip's reaction to Miss Smith affect Rosemary? Answer. When Phillips sees Miss Smith, he is surprised, casually mentioned that she is pretty. This remark deeply affects Rosemary. She becomes jealous and insecure, framing that the gift beauty might attract her husband attention. As a result, she quickly gives Miss Smith some money and sends her away. This moment reveals Rosemary's vanity and lack of true empathy. Question number 4. What does the story suggest about Rosemary's character? Answer. Rosemary appears to be kind and generous on the surface, but the story reveals her to be vain, shallow, self concerned, and insecure. She went to feel charitable without actually being charitable. Her actions are given by ego and a desire to appear noble rather than real kindness. Question number 5. Explain the significance of the title A Cup of Tea. Answer. The title A Cup of Tea seems simple but it deeply ironic. It refers to the small request made by the poor girl, Miss Smith, and symbolize basic human needs. However, the rich woman, Rosemary, turns this simple request into a dynamic show of superiority and false charity. The cup of tea becomes a symbol of the class divide and hollow generosity. Now we are discuss the question number 6. Describe the ending of the story. What is it important? Answer. The story ends with Rosemary after sending Miss Smith away, asking her husband, "Am I pretty?" This ending is powerful and ironic. It shows that Rosemary's biggest concern is not kindness or guilt, but how they look and whether her husband finds her attractive. It highlights her insecurity and the superficial value of the upper class. Now we are discuss question number 7. How does Katherine Mansfield use irony in the story? Answer. Mansfield uses situational and dynamic irony. Rosemary wants to feel kind and noble, but her jealousy and insecurity reveals her charity is false. The irony lies in the fact that the story begins with an act of kindness but ends with selfishness and vanity.